Let's get ready to fumble. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this episode of the LazyBoyz podcast with me, Shane Todd, him, Mickey Bartlett, him, William Thompson. Let's say this quietly. Mickey Bartlett has a fart machine. He's been in Andrew Ryan's head with it. And not weirdly, I think he convinces himself he smells it because you started doing it to him last night at Lavery's Comedy Club and you took his coffee up the stairs to him there. And
as I span around to leave the room. And
he shouted, in all seriousness, like I'm not, he shouted, "You prick, Mickey, you fucking prick. This is a communal space." Me and William were on the floor physically laughing.
Never laughed so hard.
Started shouting at us.
He started shouting at us for laughing.
Oh, it's funny, isn't it? We're like, it's very funny.
So it's so funny. And I don't know when we need a video to reveal.
Now, the great thing about your machine is, and I'm trying because he's upstairs, the great thing about your machine is, it doesn't have like the silly noises or like, you know.
Can control it because it's just a wee bag of air. So you just.
Right.
Oh, hang on, I fucked up. It's all about getting in the right place in your hand. And then you just sell it.
Yeah. Yeah. You the face is excellent. Like.
Yeah. Sometimes like it's hard to actually.
Your drama degree was worth it. If
Yeah.
He also did one. You also did one downstairs when Andrew was upstairs, and Andrew cracked up because it's the idea that he's paying rent in a building that Mickey's just walking about farting in. He's so cross, but like I mean, he's telling like I'm not joking when I say
I'm
fully.
Georgia was like, "Go back up and do it again." I was like, "Nah."
I wanted you to do it.
I'll say this: I think he's gonna hit you.
Yeah.
I genuinely was supposed to it there.
And if he does, that's so funny. See, I want you to do it again because I stand to gain everything. Either he gets angry or you get hit, and I will laugh at both.
And you'll gain a fart machine.
Yeah.
I'll spare one in the car.
See, if you die, can I get it?
Imagine that's how you die, and we have to explain that to your mum and dad, being like,
I haven't just been to the cops, but even funnier. Like, Andrew's in jail. What are you in for? I punched a farting man.
Oh, mate.
But he wasn't farting. He was psycho.
Andrew goes to your wake, and we just have one in our pockets.
Yeah, just like, you know, dead bodies fart.
We put one in with you. Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. Okay, now. I mean, it re-emphasised farts being funny because it's created a serious tension there. Like,
yeah.
Farts are hilarious. Yeah. Fuck your highbrow art. I don't need anything.
What about a highbrow fart?
Fake ones are even funnier.
Yeah.
Here, highbrow fart should have got way more. Fuck you, sir. I'm on Andrew's side. You're a pig. You filthy man.
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Highbrow fart's funny. That's the name of the episode.
A fart gallery. That's what I come up on.
Fart attack.
Yeah. Well,
Fart Garfunkel.
Yeah, we've done this before. We're making fun of Dan farting.
Oh yeah, because
Fart Simpson.
Yeah, farted so I'll finish.
Yeah, we did all that.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in this week. We just decided we're out.
Horse and fart.
What?
Italian colour.
Horse and cart.
Heil the Fata was in the Führer.
Guys, we've done it.
Yeah, let's do something new.
Yeah.
Oh,
say the N word quick. Nazis.
Okay. Let's have a hot take. Let's kick it off with a wee bit of debate. Let's put some cats among some pigeons.
Okay.
The fuck are you laughing at?
I just.
Do you know what, guys? Put on some protective gear because I got a hot and spicy one. Like.
Can we also?
Me too.
Do you know when I was younger, I used to have a book called "Who Farted," and it was all these like pictures of like people of Victorian times and all, and be two people in a restaurant and they'd be looking at each other like this. And you had to guess just by looking at who you think did it.
Do you ever get Alexa to do it?
Look it up. Who farted? Great.
Just for anybody who's like listening to this in their house, I'm just going to do it now. Alexa, do a fart. That's one of the funniest things you can do because she'll fart and then tell you what kind of fart it is. She'll be like, "That was a greasy one." Like, it's very, very funny. Very funny.
Don't like that.
It's just fun. It's just funny.
Don't like Siri.
Do you have an Alexa in the house?
Yes.
Tell your kids that you can make Alexa fart, and you will watch.
Boys will
they
love
will
that, like.
fucking wet themselves.
My boys will love that.
My nephew, whenever he still had a speech impediment, loved it, and he'd be in my house being like, "Alexa, Alexa, do 5 million farts."
My big boy.
She'll do up to 100. Like,
my big son tricks me into farts all the time. Where he go, "Daddy, listen."
Class.
And I'm always, "Oh, what is it?" Like, always falling into it. Like, Mick, I need you to help me out. There was travelling there. I was in 12 countries in 12 days, and I had to queue up every time I got to a new airport to get a local SIM card.
Man, there's nothing worse. You know what you should do?
What?
You should get Saley. Saley is a new eSIM service app brought to you by the creators of NordVPN.
Sorry, you're kidding me. Because I know NordVPN's brilliant. So you're saying these guys are doing eSIMs. Now, do I need to install it every time I go to a different country?
Shane, if I was kidding you, I would say a horse walked into a bar and the barman said, "Why the long face?" You don't need to install a new SIM every time.
How many times do I need to install it?
Not once. because an eSIM provides an internet connection wherever you travel and saves you money on roaming fees. And with Saley, eSIMs significantly reduce and can even eliminate roaming charges with affordable eSIM plans in over 200 destinations.
But I have an iOS, man.
Mate, it's compatible with iOS and or Android services.
And but here's the thing. I'll arrive to a country really late at night. I'll need some support.
24/7 support. 24/7, 365 support.
Are you saying that if I was to download Saley in the App Store or scan the QR code that's on screen right now, and I use code LazyBoyz,
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 yeah,
at checkout, I would get 50% off my first purchase? And are you saying it's okay if we got the spelling of that wrong because all the details are in the description box for the episode?
That's exactly what I'm saying, Shane.
Well, that sounds great. Thanks a lot, Mickey, for that.
You're welcome, Shane.
You're a true buddy.
Good talk, mate.
Sure, when I was a kid, that was my talent. Like, my parents would bring me
You used
down
to shit yourself?
at parties. No, it's not. No, they would bring me down at parties where they had people over, and they would just go, "William, I could fart on command."
My sister could do the same thing. And then she shit herself one time and stuff to it. She was having a farting competition with the next door neighbour, shit her pants. It was like, that's me done. It's like fucking worst 25th birthday ever.
Nice.
But the way my parents would just be like, "Everyone stop the party, he has a wee dance to do," and I just...
This is a bit too much. I knew a girl in my early 20s who could fart on command. And we were at a party, she was like doing it, and then she whispered to me, "I'm doing queefs." And I was like, that's gross. I was like, bum farts I can handle, but if you can just blast out a wee
Imagine if you had
dude
to start dating again, you're on the apps, that's your bio. Bum farts I can handle, ...
Yeah.
DM me.
If you can't handle me at my queef,
God save the queef. Queef Latifah. That's all I've got.
A great barrier queef.
There you go. That's the name of the episode.
No.
No, okay, too much.
Right, Willie, hit us with a hot take, brother.
Oh, I forgot I was doing that. I think hotels should be free.
They are if you come from fucking Middle East.
Right.
Mickey has opened the floor to discussion.
Explain this to me.
Hotel
Yeah.
should be free.
Why?
Right, not every hotel. Like if there's a luxury hotel or something, obviously, you're getting a little bit extra, they should cost. I think every city should have at least just one free hotel that you can stay in for a night or two.
But then why people go, all the homeless should just stay there?
Okay.
Also, they do. It's called prison. All you have to do is pitch outside. You get a free night.
Well, there's like shelters and stuff. What do you say? You're saying
You like
like,
a prem-
No, this-
a branch
like-
of the Hilton.
Are you
No, just a
so you think a
government
travel lodge,
funded,
Premier Inn,
a travel lodge.
travel lodge should be free.
Should be free.
Should be free.
For what
if
reason?
If the government, like libraries are government funded, what's the purpose of that?
Help people learn how to read.
Yeah. So why not encourage people to learn them how to travel? Learn people how to travel.
What are you talking about?
Educate people.
You should go to a library.
Genuinely, this is stupidity.
Nope.
What are you talking about?
Why not encourage people to travel? Bring in tourists to your city. There's a wee free hotel for you. And they can do it. They did it over COVID.
But you'd argue people who are tourists and are going to be going to get meals and dining out and spend money on tours.
Spending money on hotels
can
is part of
afford
the economy. They need the money from that.
More money to spend in local
But
businesses.
that's where tourism money comes
the
from.
hotel
mainly
is a
hotel.
local business.
Yeah.
Nah.
In fact, if you have a free hotel,
Hilton-
you're
sorry,
taking
the
money away
Hilton's
from
not
the
a-
other hotels.
Yeah.
The Hilton's a local business, mate. Do you think?
means free-
Do you
the-
think Hilton does anything for this community? When's the last time Hilton did anything in Hollywood?
Paris?
Well,
Is
she
it-
is the granddaughter
I know.
of the Hilton man.
The what?
The
sorry?
Hilton man.
Right. And there's the Premier Inn man and the Holiday Inn man.
Yeah,
They're brothers.
Premier Inn man. That's just Lenny Henry.
Yes. I don't think you thought this through, and I don't think you mean it. either.
I fully stand by it.
But how, Dan, bring up real if you can. Right, how like many billions do hotels generate a year?
Right, but I'm not including luxury hotels. I'm saying what they should have.
No,
at
but any
least-
hotel, like from Travelodge up, that money that they pay tax on everything that every customer that comes through the door.
And they also employ people. And
Employ people, that sort of
The
stuff.
government can do that too. I'm saying it's government funded. It's not just an
But
empty
one in
building.
every city.
Would you rather have a
every
free
big town.
hotel or the NHS?
Have both, mate.
Another free night away, by the way, just get sick.
Have both, mate. Have both. Money's a construct that I don't
But how-
respect
how is it
or
help-
understand.
Who's it helping? Like,
The homeless.
but okay, so a different argument could be there should be
Let
free
me
homeless shelters.
finish.
the homeless tourists.
No, I'm not done. Homeless. Poor tourists. People who want to travel don't have a lot of money.
Per tourists.
Poor tourists.
Tourists?
Yeah, tourists. Tour amps.
But save up and then go.
It's a very fucking Tory attitude.
No, it's not.
just don't buy your coffees. Maybe in your generation where you could spend 12 quid and get a house, not for my generation. You
He says as he
fuck.
sips his free coffee.
What's the first word of that?
He
Second.
says.
Sips.
Get to the point where I'm trying to illustrate. I just think, one shit one where like you can pay for a better hotel. This one is just one. It's like if you're stuck for
So
somewhere to go,
you are just talking about shelters.
You're talking about a homeless
Travel
You're
shelter?
talking about
lodge.
a homeless shelter.
but not a homeless
Because the
shelter.
travel lodge you pay for is already shit because
And
it's
then
pretty cheap.
everyone
if
in
you
the
give it away
home-
for free, you will not be able to stay.
I'm
Everyone
not
in the
saying
homeless
it's top
shelters-
of the range.
But well, everyone in the homeless shelter is going to go, well, fuck staying here. I'm going to go and stay in this hotel.
Yeah, okay.
But then,
And look
what
at the
will-
travel-
Listen,
Well,
I
they're
have
homeless
money.
shelter
I'm
or
not
the
staying.
hotel?
Right, do you know what? I agree. I think free hotel, but you charge them £300 for the Wi-Fi.
Yep.
So you make your money back.
Yeah, they can do all that shit.
But
I'm
then-
just saying, a room, I don't feel is out of the realms of doability, which is not a word. It's doable.
Thank God for all those free libraries.
It's doable.
But I don't get, because your point maybe should be you believe in free homeless shelters for everyone, a room for everyone.
you need
Brilliant.
to get you're focusing too much on the homeless here. There's other people who will use them. Tourists, people who have been kicked out of a house for shagging about.
You want to give them reward
free
them with
hotel?
a free room,
Oh,
free
well,
hotel stay,
I'm not rewarding nor
weekend at the Galgorm.
I'm not rewarding nor punishing. What they do is none of my business.
Right.
If
I'm
you're
just
kicked
saying
out of the
room
house
is
for
there.
shagging about and then you get a free hotel room, what are you going to do? Shag in it?
Yeah.
You can't live in it.
No, not
Couldn't
shag.
you? Do you know what I
Is
mean?
there a limit for how long you stay?
2 days.
Right.
2 days max.
Right.
Right? And there's other hotels too. This will drive up hotel business, if anything.
It'll drive it into the ground.
Won't drive it down.
There'll be no
I'll wait
money.
for the free room.
Business requires income.
Because you'll see how nice a decent
Demand
a
drops.
Premier Inn will look amazing compared to that shithole.
You
More
said-
money.
I would
more
say that's a
jobs.
lukewarm take at best.
It's quite cold.
I'd say it's a cold take.
Yeah.
I stand
Cake.
by it.
I just fail to see who it benefits.
Me, really, when I'm staying in somewhere I don't want to pay. I just want more free stuff. I'm a dreamer.
Doesn't want to pay when he goes to the gig places.
Exactly. Would benefit us. We save money.
No, because you can't back off your tax.
No.
So when you,
No.
Oh,
Here,
you're
here,
attacking the
don't
retail.
start making fun of voices. You're trying to give away free hotel rooms. You wee weirdo.
Yeah, I'm trying to make life better for the community, mate. I'm trying to make
By
people
making fun
happier.
of the way I talk.
Yes.
Yeah, we just said, we could have it as a homeless shelter, and you went, look beyond the homeless.
That's part
Now
of it.
you're basically saying you won't let homeless people
That's
stay.
part of it. You know what I mean? That's like the Starbucks inside a garage. It's not all
What
a
you're really
Starbucks.
saying is you want hotels to give you free rooms.
Yeah.
Right. So what your hot take is, you should have a pass that allows you to stay in decent hotels.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
And also I want more ugly people or just like rotten people not in the hotels I'm in. I stayed in the travel lodge and
Where
stunk
you
a
wanna stay?
piss.
Where are you going to stay? If they have a stinkers policy, you'll not be there.
And one with no mirrors.
Well, yeah, give me a hotel to myself in.
Right.
You know what it is? You're all Tory cunts and you just don't want people to succeed. People are struggling out here. I'm trying to give them free stuff. And you're, what about
Well,
the
you're not letting anyone else
What
in it.
about the
So
struggling
if you
Heltons?
really cared, you just say give them free houses. That'd be
That's
better.
unrealistic. What, a Monopoly, mate? No, come on. And I can't get a house, so they're not certainly fucking getting one if I'm not getting one.
Where I've fucked up. Maybe I'm biased because I fucked up our hotel. I made us stay in this hotel in Lisbon because it has an unbelievable swimming pool, but it's not going to
Near
be
the
warm
Bow Street
enough.
Mall?
Not going to be warm enough to swim.
I'm talking Ibis level. Not Ibis, E-Top.
E-Tap should be free.
That's
In
what I'm
fact,
saying.
staying on E-Tap should be a punishment.
They pay you.
Like, yeah, no, you should be made to stay, like, for a misdemeanor, if you steal something.
She's in the room next door.
Yeah. you should be made
They
to
really,
stay on E-Tap.
they really ran out of Mr. Man towards the end, didn't they?
Yeah, misdirection was another one.
That's what I'm saying.
My drag name's misinformation.
I'm talking the base shittest level. Worst.
So I
hotels.
think E-Tap's a punishment. You should be made to stay there for being a dickhead.
Prisons are overcrowded now, so
Yeah.
let's just
Go to Willie's Hotel.
But people put you in an E-Tap.
No.
If you were took out of prison,
Don't put prisoners.
but if you were took out of a
Fucking
prison,
prisoners are like hotels these days.
if you were took out of prison, put in the E-Tap, you'd ask to go back to prison.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Right.
This is a real one.
I'm saying these are
sorry.
emergency places.
So now they're emergency. So what constitutes you needing to stay there?
Maybe you apply. Maybe you get fast tracked.
You're
I
an
don't know.
emergency? I'll need to go online now and apply for this thing.
Sorry, did you lightly come at the start of that? What was that? Oh my fucking god! Oh my!
Mickey, do you know what that smells? Medieval.
Yeah. Definitely evil.
Smells like you need a free hotel room.
Yep. Smells like I need a colonoscopy. That's bad. I'm sorry about that. I am very sorry about that.
Why have you done that?
I couldn't keep it in.
How have you done that? I'm actually impressed.
Really, it's a real clinger to it. It won't go anywhere. I'm very sorry. I never normally, but I had to let that
He's
out.
trying to filibuster my free hotel proposal. This is what they do. They distract.
Never mind. I think I've just filled my pants. Never mind.
Oh!
It's gone now. It's all right now. It's gone from here.
You don't get to decide that.
I'm sorry about that.
But yeah, I just think
Can I offer a hot take on something?
no. Yeah.
And this is controversial.
Go ahead.
The best day of the week, you know, most people would say Saturday
Mm-hmm.
or maybe Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
You know what the best day of the week is?
Thursday.
Thursday. And I'm going to tell you why. Especially if you say you work a 9 to 5, right? You let off steam at the weekend. You would always go Saturday's best day of the week. It's not. See Thursday. Thursday's a cheeky old day because you know you could go out Thursday night or you can relax, you can stay up late. Because see Friday,
You're phoning it in.
we're falling down the back
Yeah.
of the hill like into the weekend. Because see when you're in the weekend,
You can't appreciate the weekend.
the weekend's something you look forward to.
Mm.
But when you're in it, you're like, oh, but I'm back to work on Monday. Thursday's almost like a free hit, and it's a pre-weekend, and it's nearly better.
Tell you what's exciting about a Thursday is the idea of what could be, what may become.
Plans
Yeah.
are starting to
It's
get
like
made.
this-
Saturday is,
it's like-
this is what it is.
Thursday's like the half day before the summer holidays.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're like, fuck, July's going to be class.
But
And
you're
then it
on
rains.
holiday and you realise you don't have any mates.
Yeah.
You're just hanging out with your granny.
Yeah.
But Thursday, things are... is that a pan sizzling up some plans in the distance? Like,
So really,
things are-
Friday's the best day of the week?
no.
No, because Friday is already part of what is, but Thursday is what
Plus,
may be.
Oh,
Friday
okay.
you're so close you can taste it. Friday is the weekend, but here I am in work. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Thursday, Sunday you can't relax because you could work or school the next day.
I would say the best day of the week is a non-uniform day.
Oh, did you ever go in for a non-uniform day in your
You're
uniform? I
39.
did that once.
So that's how I get into the school. I wait for a non-uniform day, just walk about.
I went in with my uniform on non-uniform day once in second.
That's
Fucking
that's
hell.
one of the
It actually
saddest.
doesn't get worse.
Yeah.
Doesn't get worse.
You can take your tie off or whatever, like, but it's not the same.
I know. The PE teacher
Aye.
was like, take one of the sports jackets, and I still felt like,
He teachers, take your shirt off now.
no, he was actually a great guy.
Non-uniform day.
No,
Not really. He was
nonce.
telling you to take your shirt off.
He won't.
I never said he was nonce. I said
He took his shirt off.
Oh, fair enough. Lovely guy.
He was
Yeah.
a good guy.
Good kisser. Went to different schools, but I know him.
Fair.
Did you ever admit you off school?
Yeah, but not until it was like I was old enough the teachers didn't give a fuck.
You didn't legally have to be there.
Yeah. I remember Mitch off and went to the pub in school uniform once, which was brilliant.
No.
Yeah, me and my mate went. He was head boy, I was senior prefect, and we mitched off and went to a pub. And we were 18, so we were like, you have to serve us. You can't not.
So you
So we had
could
pints in our school
theoretically you could be on the piss like
Yeah.
in your school uniform.
It was class. And we'd never had a better, like, no, we were 18, so we had about 3 pints each because we were skint. But it was such a class day of just like,
I'd be
We're
tempted to
just
get
in the public school
uniforms on
uniform.
now and get it in the pints like.
great crack. Like, Keys used to do it whenever there was a pub that just knew who he was and they would just let him drink all day. But he was like 16. So he was in a school uniform under 18, just drinking instead of going to school.
University of life, that is.
Fucking right, mate.
Am I right?
School of hard knocks.
Yeah, do you want to go out drinking just in our school uniform?
That'd be class.
I don't know if the skirt will still fit me,
Like
but
a couple of green bananas, bro. Yeah, that's fine because I'm 29.
We were going through some town in
Couple of
Ireland
green
on the way to
bananas.
tour, and
That's
Willie goes,
disgusting.
couple of green bananas there, and I was like,
Not what I did.
wait, now wait. And I went, what are you talking about? He goes, they'll be ripe in a few years. And then he did that to show me what that means. And then anytime we drove past any girl, he would go, Jordy, that is not a green banana. You can't say that. And Jordy, the nicest guy in the world, is like in the back, like refuting the allegations heavily.
Please stop saying that. I don't enjoy it.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I-
yeah,
my-
nonce.
my first driving instructor used to drive me past Portadown College because now I was 17, so it was okay for me to, because they were that was the school where the hot girls went. But he would be like, she's fucking right, isn't she? And I'd be like, I don't know what that means.
I had a driving instructor who kind of spoke like that.
Yeah.
And I saw you looking, mate. And I'm like, I'm not you.
Did he smoke in the?
No.
No.
See,
This
even
guy's
that,
name
I
was
w-
Phil.
I wouldn't even appreciate that accent doing that if he worked in a genuine fruit market. If he was talking about actual
yeah.
bananas, I'd
Can
say
I tell you
that's
something?
weird.
Another hot take. No one drives more mental than driving instructors in their learner car when there's no one in the car.
Oh my god, absolutely. Yeah.
They rake the bag out of it. Like, because there's nobody, because they're so used to having to sit there and going like 19 mile an hour in a 30. As soon as someone's out, fucking flapping it like donuts and all.
See, when you see
Up on two wheels,
a learner driver on the road, see when people honk their horns,
I get right up behind them, flashing lights and all.
in their car, covering their eyes and all. But like seeing people honk their horns and get annoyed at them, that bothers me because I'm like, you remember how
We
difficult
were
that is?
all there at one point.
Yes.
Isn't that right? Isn't that right?
Yes. It was us.
I had a weird I'm like that with learn. I think a lot of road users are like that with learners.
Yeah.
But I recently was behind someone who was learning to drive a lorry, and everybody was like, "Fuck you, dickhead."
Yeah, we can all come together on that.
Yeah, everybody like you could see the front of cars looking at each other.
Yeah.
Should we gang up like the Milky Way advert?
Here's a thought, right? Tell me if wrong or not. See if someone's cycling on the road, but they're not wearing a helmet or cycling
You
gear.
can't run them over.
Should I? Nope. Should I legally? I should be allowed to nudge their back wheel a little bit.
No.
I remember my driving instructor
My
told
dad
me
does
that
want
if you drive too close to a
Don't
driver
come out
too
with that.
quickly, you can actually knock them off their bike with just the wind of your car. I think you can do that if they're not wearing a helmet.
I don't think that's true.
You
You can't, yeah, if you like fucking
can you
zoom
happy
past
slap
them,
them as you go
I
by?
think you should be allowed to.
Make
I
that
agree.
Wear your
There's no
helmet,
way that's true.
dickhead.
As he was telling me, for safety purposes, he was like, you need to give them a good berth because even if you don't hit them and you're going too quick, you could potentially.
I
with
think if you were breaking the
centrifugal
land
force.
speed record,
Mate, I'm driving already.
No, if a car flies past you, there's a wind force to it. Like,
yeah, it doesn't knock you off your bike. You go in your face.
if you're
feel
close,
it
I mean,
second,
you have to be close.
and also you've not seen me on a bike. No wind
I
knocks
have
me off
seen
my
you
bike.
on a bike.
Oh, you have seen me on a
Yes.
bike, so you know how easy it is for me to fall off a bike.
Yeah, maybe. But that's him. Like,
Shane on
No.
tour with a wee disabled boy. Let's cycle around an island. That's fun for everyone involved.
made him cycle in Australia.
Ah,
On the
yeah.
e-bike, he didn't know was an e-bike, and I was like, I know he's disabled. I said to Niall, I was like, he's taking a fucking piss. Made him cycle like 20 miles, and then he went, what does this do? I was like, activates the fucking E of the
This
bike,
was plenty charged. You're like, like
and I couldn't get him off it.
42 degree heat. I
Right
think
up
you
his
asked me to
input.
do that, and I was like, no.
Your
Like-
dad needs to wear a wee helmet when he's out cycling.
Mate, he's at this age, like, fuck it.
What, the age where your
The Daredevil?
skull becomes indestructible?
No, I think he's sort of thinking, do you know what I mean? If it happens, it happens.
That's mental, like. Tell him to wear a wee helmet, because if he doesn't, I'll be hitting that wee
trust
back
me,
wheel.
that's a man who will not wear a helmet.
There's a wee lady cycles near where I live on like
Condom.
a wee basket. You know, the proper wee fucking like Wizard of Oz bike.
Yeah.
And
But
she'll
Dad
go up a
doesn't
hill
wear
all
condoms.
sideways. Wait, what happened? I
He
couldn't
just
hear.
keeps telling me his dad doesn't wear condoms in my ear. So she wears a wee...
No, I'm just thinking about why Dennis wouldn't wear a condom. Wouldn't get one to film.
Feeling of it.
Just doesn't. Says he's allergic. But yeah, there's a wee lady who like, and she cycles up the hill all like wonky on a pretty busy road, and part of me thinks she wants someone to hit her.
Yes, she wants a drama.
Do you know
of
what I
it.
mean?
She'd
Yeah.
love to be getting grapes and Lucas had brought up to her.
Aye.
Oh, don't be bringing me any money or anything for the machine.
But it's also seen when
Fuck
someone's
up.
like not a prepared cyclist, not wearing the gear, no helmet on, and struggling up a hill and there's loads of traffic. I'm like, fair play to you for trying to better yourself.
Also,
I've places to be,
Yeah, I'm
motherfucker.
also
people
like-
don't stick into the side of the road. They go
Yeah.
in the middle.
but I'm
and I
also
think you don't need
well,
to-
see the thing is you have to go in the middle so cars can see you. That's part of the highway code.
You're in a
is
full
like,
United kit. I can see you.
no, but that's the thing is like you have to be in the middle of the road because the chances are if you're at the side of the road, somebody can come around a corner and not see you. It's more dangerous. But I personally think if you don't have a helmet, just cycle on the footpath and don't be a dick.
Yeah.
If you're a woman,
Doing yeah. If you're a woman, don't
Penis?
No, I mean,
penis, helmet.
wee-wees.
I thought you were saying women
Circumcised.
shouldn't be
I don't
allowed
have
to
a helmet.
cycle.
I do.
You do.
They didn't really
They
have a
don't,
helmet.
they don't take the top of your cock off.
What? I need to get in touch with Kingsbridge Hospital.
I only have a helmet.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh! Oh!
Yeah. I'm like an elevator in the Twin Towers, no shaft left.
Oh.
Thank you, Dan.
Imagine circumcision where they leave the top on,
The screw it back on.
but take the skin of the shaft off. Just
Ah.
so it looks like, like a monk's haircut.
Yep.
Could you
We-
imagine that?
We friar cock.
Yeah.
How are you getting on? Were you still getting tight foreskin? bro?
How's your
No,
cock?
all
mate?
good.
All good?
All good?
All good, completely on.
The
Fixed.
cool thing?
Yeah, may as well be. It's in her handbag, fuck's sake. No, I fixed it. Mine was it was a gut issue. It was all sorted.
What was the gut issue? That,
I think mine might have been psoriasis. Even though I made the joke about it, I think that's what was wrong with my willy.
oh, really?
Yeah, but now it's fixed.
I suppose your willy is skin.
Yeah.
Guys, that's what
always
we've
said
learned
that.
today. Willy is
That's a
skin
hot
and
take.
hotels should be free.
Your willy is skin. Like.
Mm-hmm.
Skin
Yeah.
flute.
We're
I have a hot tech.
stupid people.
See, if you're on those travelators, like not an escalator with steps, but the like going to the Tesco's,
Yep.
and you're able to walk up that and don't, you should legally be allowed to choke those people.
I think if you stand over to one side, it's alright. I mean, I personally am going to walk on, or ideally take the stairs. But
see, if you're going down it,
yeah,
and there's nobody in front of you,
I agree.
And you're just standing there, I should be allowed to just walk up behind you and just fucking nut you.
Agree.
I'm never angry in my life.
You would so do that to me because I love doing that.
I know you do.
It's my favourite thing. It's when someone's in a rush behind me. And
I was in Tesco.
I don't walk on them.
I was in Tesco the other week, and 2 women were standing. That's another thing as well. I think if you're walking side by side, I think people should walk single file.
Completely agree.
But 2 women were standing, just chatting to each other, looked back and saw me, and decided between themselves, let's just stay here.
Yeah.
And I thought, you fucking ignorant bitches.
Same when there's like loads of people walking really slowly in a group on a footpath. Edinburgh does my tits
Yeah.
in. You're ready.
If
to
you're
swing
walking
legs.
and not looking directly ahead of where you're going,
I can't keep my head down. Christopher Walken. Walking.
that was Marlon Brando.
Oh, I'm keeping my head down.
I'm just trying to walk on here.
Hey, I'm me here. I was John Travolta. That happened again. Yeah, that's because any time I'm walking somewhere, I'm going with a purpose.
Yes.
Which is bad for him because he can't walk. He's a sea mammal.
You never just go for a walk, do you?
I'll go for a dander, but it'll be like on a like the black path. Do one of those like round a park area.
Black path, me lord. Bartlett's on the black path.
Mordor out your back? What do
The
you
black path where you sit at the back of the bus and complain.
Jeez, that's Michael now. Come on now.
Keep your wits about you. Bartlett's back on the black path. I heard murmurs of it 2 nights past.
Just sounds like you're on the Guinness. I'm on the black path.
Mega black path. I don't
Oh,
know.
dear.
I should never do a podcast after lunch because I'm too sleepy.
Don't worry, the lunch is coming out of you because I can
Nah,
fucking
I
taste
was-
Do
it.
you know
was
the
bad.
Parting Glasses song?
I do.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
Class
A lot of
song.
people don't. I've been asking people about
It's
that.
a belter for some. That's what I want played at my funeral.
Do you know who does a great version?
Dan
of it?
McCabe.
Hosier. Dan McCabe too.
Hosier does a fucking great one as well.
Because listen to this, I don't believe in all this kind of stuff. You know, people, at funerals, people be like, I saw this and then, oh my God, imagine that. And out of all the days I would do this, it's that.
You had a funeral with Graham Norton.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the funeral. Fucking wild.
I was on my way to a funeral on Tuesday and I listened to the Hosier version of the Parting
you
Glass.
You alright?
Yes, mate.
Sorry for trouble.
And what was the final song played at the funeral?
Ave
Too
Maria.
Sweet by Hosier. No. It was
Take me to church.
She bang Ricky Martin.
it was the Parting Glass. And I was like, that's mental that I listened to that on the way here. And then I thought it was such a common song. And anyone I mentioned it to was like, I don't know what that is.
I've never heard it.
It's unbelievable.
It's a really good
Beautiful song. Can I sing about it?
No. Yes.
So fill to me the parting glass.
That's plenty.
Good night and joy be
That's plenty.
with
That's great.
I'd have preferred my one. She bang, she bang. Oh baby.
I want
when
status
she
quo
go.
down, down, deeper.
I want something like Fly on the Wings of Love or something.
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 Yes. Of course, much money.
Fly on the Wings of Love.
We are the sultans of swing. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Wah, bam, bam. Doesn't relate to death, but
Yeah.
great song.
Yeah.
Doesn't relate to the real song either.
We are the sultans of swing. Bam, bam, bam. Why is it not? Sing it, Dan.
Do you know what I
Dan,
would
We
love?
Dan.
are the
Sing it.
sultans.
Do you know what I would love at my funeral? No, we over that one?
Sultans of swing.
I've died in the tub.
Bam, bam, bam.
Let's have a funeral for that joke.
What am I missing here?
I don't think it sounds much like the original.
Sing Sultans of Swing.
I
just
can't
that
sing,
bit.
man.
Oh my
The
God.
Sultans. We are the Sultans of Swing.
Nah.
Bam, bam,
I know it. It doesn't.
bam. It literally does.
You're doing the guitar in the wrong key.
Don't worry about the key. Just that bit where he says, "We are the Sultans of Swing."
Joe Warrior could play Sultans of Swing in my free hotel. Maybe people listening to this think they're on hold.
Hold on,
Also,
hold on.
the podcast could be taken off YouTube because you're playing a song on it.
No, I'm only playing one blast. Hold on.
It's never just one blast for hard.
That's how it starts, mate. I started with one blast. Look at my nose like Daniela Westberg. Who, by the way, looks like a melted waxwork of herself now.
She looks awful. She looks like her nose. You could literally just go and it would go all the way
At
in.
the back of her head.
Yeah.
She looks like, do you know in Beetlejuice whenever the ghost
Okay,
do
listen,
masks?
listen.
Oh, brilliant.
Wait. We are the Sultans of Swing.
No.
Bum, bum, bum.
She looks like me making a clay mask of someone.
I assume she's going to look like the guy from Fallout. What's his name?
Pete Wentz.
Walter Goggins.
Pete Wentz. Fallout Boy.
Ah.
That's good. Yeah,
Good band.
she looks like a discarded Halloween mask. Bless her. And that's not all from the coke. That's from plastic surgery trying to fix
The deviated septum.
Great metal band.
Yeah. Speaking of Fallout, though, did you see how many people were pissed off about Sephora opening up here?
Was it
You were raging,
pissed
you
off
think,
about it being open or pissed off about the dance that happened
It
outside?
became Inception. People were pissed off. The people were pissed off. The people were pissed off. They didn't get invited.
Yeah. So they invited a load of influencers, and then any.
You got the invite right, didn't we?
No.
We all got it. What?
No. Did you actually get it?
No.
No, because you would hate wearing makeup.
You like makeup. I don't wear makeup.
love makeup.
So why would?
Like himself, to be fair.
But a lot of influencers got invited down. Obviously, like that's the number one thing they should be invited to. And then all these people were doing TikTok videos, like get ready with me videos the next day, being like, I mean, I don't care. I didn't get invited. Like it's good. I would not want to go. And everyone kept saying this. My social anxiety wouldn't even let me go.
You can't have social anxiety and be an influencer.
No.
If you had social anxiety, you wouldn't have internet.
No.
You wouldn't have social media. The word social's in the media.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You can't have influence and anxiety.
Yeah.
But
no
then-
dictator was ever like, sir, you must address the crowd. He's like, no, fuck, what if
To
someone
be fair,
shouts something?
Hitler might have been and then was like, let's fucking go!
But they.
Gaddafi was never like, nah,
Yeah.
How many's out there?
oh my god, I don't even know what I'm going to say.
They're
We'd have a
battling.
new bit here or something.
Gaddafi was battling the West and imposter syndrome at the same time. But the whole thing, because then people in
He's
the
like, is my name not Badaffy?
Yeah.
people in the comments were like,
I'm not even a real colonel.
They were. I don't even like chicken.
Stalin was never like, what if I go out there and they just boo me?
People in the comments were like, never mind, these influencers should be giving those tickets out to the parents of the young kids who are queuing up and carers and all this kind of thing.
Should be giving it to nurses.
It's like
They'll be working.
there's a new way that the world works. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is these people that should, because that makes total sense for that business. Like,
Yeah, that's the world
yes,
that they work in. It's the people being like, maybe it just makes you think your content isn't good enough. I'm like, your camera's dirty now. Like,
Yeah.
fucking.
Your content is you getting ready. That's not great. Considering we've had a world where Schindler's List the movie exists and Jaws and Star Wars,
But, like,
and you think people give a fuck about your mascara? Shut the fuck up.
But, like-
Imagine Terminator opened with that.
Yeah, just like,
Get ready with me as I kill John Connor.
I'll wax my back.
I'll be back for that toner. I don't know what toner is.
I wouldn't really
it's
have
just- it's
use
just-
for makeup as I am a machine, but
It's just
still
the
be
T1000
nice.
just like morphs and just has blusher on. What's the dog's name?
But like Diona will have got shit in her DMs, I'm sure, of people being like,
Which is hard to do.
fuck
isn't it?
you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For like being invited to a thing that you yourself wanted to go to. But you're just angry that
do
this
you know
person
what-
didn't
But
get to
that's
go.
not a bad emotion to have. Jealousy isn't a negative emotion.
It is.
If you use it
I
right.
fucking hate he said that.
If
You
you
always do stuff like that.
But if you use it right and go, why am I jealous?
Right.
What could I be doing better? That's not a
100%.
negative.
Yes, I
See, say going,
completely
I
agree.
don't feel jealous, then you're not human. You fucking should feel jealous.
Oh, yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with you, but like
You know what I mean? Someone has to do the like non-Sydney Sweeney's tits. Jealous of that job? Great job that would be. Jealous of that.
okay, you pervert.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think they're perfect without lights. Without lights, I can't even talk because my mouth watered.
but yeah, I think
Only because he said chicken.
especially those influencers are acting like they don't understand. It's like, well, of course Jerry Lavs is one of the first people going in here. That's like he's the perfect guy to be doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of those people, like their content is this.
But
kind of stuff.
if you're like, get ready with me as I go to the Jollies to get the dog biscuits, my shoes, some Primark, my jeans, some Tesco's, you're like, you're not really an
you
influencer.
see my burner channel.
Yeah.
Very personal question.
Yeah, it's... Don't get angry at the influencers for showing up to it either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Why would you take...
It's like getting angry at a fireman for turning up that fire.
But then people get angry at the
Did you start
person.
this?
People get angry at the person for getting angry.
Yeah.
You know, and then people are attacking them and and it's like Russian dolls.
Yeah.
I think, but it's
mental.
that thing of like, when you, comment sections are the worst of humanity. I saw a thing the other day and it was like, do you know one of those clickbait ones of like signs I ignored and then found that I had like a young girl had like stage 4 cancer,
Yeah.
and somebody just commented natural selection at work, and you're like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, and every one of them, we've talked about it before, every single one of those cunts that comments something negative, you click on their profile,
Stink.
and it's like
it's fake.
University of Life
Or a fake account.
or a fake account.
But some people just have no sympathy or empathy for anyone in the world and are just angry.
But it's also like there'll be like not everybody obviously, but like there will be some people doing that, and in any sort of situation where it's like I can't understand like the entitlement. It's okay that you didn't get picked to do something. Like say we were doing a big festival, and I didn't get booked for it. I'd be like, fuck, I really wish I was part of that.
Yeah.
But there's no divine right to
You're
be
not
part of
sitting,
it.
Yeah, you're
you're
owed
not sitting
nothing,
in the
like,
car
no.
to the phone.
But you can be angry and be like, fuck, I wish my mates
Yeah.
were all doing that and I didn't get, I'm not doing that.
Now, being said,
That's all right.
if like, say, Walkers open a superstore and there's you all get invited and I don't, absolutely I'm in the back of my car being like, I don't even fucking know anything about crisps.
But the sad
I'd be
thing is
fuming.
you couldn't do a boycott. You love it too much.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Also, having cerebral palsy and us going to a Walker's thing and you not going is kind of discriminatory.
Yeah.
So you'd have a reason to be angry. We disabled joker.
But it
Legally, you have to do one if I'm anywhere.
it's just all everyone's opinions written down, like, and it's mental to read it and be like,
Do you know what it is? I think every time you go, if you're going to write a negative Facebook comment, go to your Facebook memories and look at the first status you posted and realise, oh, sometimes I'm full of shit too. And then don't do it.
But I think so much of it boils down to, and I think maybe said this around the time we went to the Oasis thing and did like a piss take video at the front, and it's like, you're Richard Ashcroft's on stage now, and it's like people fail to realise or are amazed that everyone enjoys things in different ways.
Yeah.
But people cannot accept that. You went and did that instead. You went to this city and didn't go to that thing. Fuck you. And it's like, but we all want to do things different.
I feel stronger when people are angry at me.
Do you?
Like when you really upset someone, and there's a wee part of me. It's like num 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 num. num.
By the way, 100%.
So, see
But
when it's
I'm the
something.
opposite. I can't sleep.
See,
I'm like, oh my God,
when it's
someone doesn't
something
like
you have no personal investment in, and you're like, why are you raging about this? I'm like,
Yeah.
I would love to go to Sephora though.
Really?
I love Sephora makeup. I love buying makeup.
Do you really?
I love going with people to buy makeup. I love it.
But what is it like? Explain why, like not
I
why, but
don't know why.
you
I
like
just-
looking through it.
I like
and-
looking through it. I like comparing. Like this would look good on you. That color's not yours. I just love it. I love makeup. So I would have really enjoyed Sephora sending some
Do
shit.
you like
my
wearing
way.
makeup?
No, I've never wore it. I just come in next day and you're not allowed to address it.
Yeah.
Like winged eyebrows and all. I'm like, well, wanking, huh?
You're just the ultimate one night stand player. Like, no. You someone mine.
Will you go down to it?
Probably, yeah.
I went past it the next night. We were doing the touts thing, and it was like the night after the thing, and you would have sworn it was the opening night because there was just hundreds, if not thousands.
It is a
of people.
really, really nice shop. Good makeup, like.
I don't think there's a shop in the world that would make me queue up to go in.
I agree.
Nah,
I agree.
I look at a queue
Same.
and I just go, nah,
Same.
I'll wait.
I would for some like a good clothes shop.
I think if we ran out of fresh water and they were giving away cups of fresh water and I had to line up for it, I'd just go, fuck it.
I did see quite a lot
I'll just
of
chew the
comments.
inside of my jaw and make my mouth wet.
The Sephora Q comments, a lot of people were like, wait till these guys find out Sephora have a website.
But it's the experience. Like I like going into Build-A-Bear
it is
just because I like it.
Yeah.
I'll have we
Do people
walk
try
around
and stuff
Build-A-Bear.
you in it? Got a wee Man United kit on him.
You poor
Whisper him a
rollerblades.
secret. I'll tell everybody. Don't.
I remember, going in and buying an ex-girlfriend of mine a Build-A-Bear. It was like a Jurassic Park one, but I put it in the dress
Creepy.
and roller skates. It's very funny. But
What
the
age
guy
was
was like,
she?
do you want to kiss the heart? And I'm like, no, dickhead. Like,
Or the Bears one.
yeah.
My heart's in my wallet.
Do you do that where you whisper a wee secret into the bear before you put the heart in?
No.
You're meant to.
All
It's
right.
protocol.
Oh right, protocol. The only wanker in Build-A-Bear talking about protocol. It's people wanting to enjoy things in different ways.
Yeah.
You have to tell it a secret.
Yeah, that's how they got Prince Andrew. They're like, he's been telling everyone secrets. All these bears
Epstein
coming
holding
forward.
up a bear.
For
Bear's
the
like,
camera strapped to it. No, would you never? Have you ever been into Build-A-Bear?
Yes.
Do you know where
Sorry, do you mean into the store?
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, when it first opened, I think.
it's
Come wee
fucking
brother.
class.
Do you know where's Class C? That Smith Toy Shop in Boucher.
Oh,
That's
aye.
a screamer.
Do you ever just go and play with the toys by yourself?
I
By the
walk
way-
around and look at toys and go, I wonder, can I buy that and pretend it's from an
It'll
empty?
never,
Yeah.
it'll never beat Leisure World. Leisure World comes up on all these nostalgia articles about Belfast, and it was a toy shop in Belfast behind. It was Craft World for a while. You would have passed it. Same people owned it, I think. Do you know where Q Radio was?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you know you go up like where Sawyer's and all this. So you've got Boots. Walk away from Boots, past Sawyer's, and you're right in the next street parallel to Q Radio. Leisure World was there, and it was like 3 floors. In my head, it was the biggest place in the world when you were a kid, but it actually, the building wasn't that big. But all the toys were like out, and they had like almost these like, not like a pit, but like these big sort of tables where all the toys were. So if it was remote control cars, they'd leave one out,
Just we go at it.
and you could go and play with it all. So it wasn't like I go into Smith's and it's unreal, but it's all like just lines and lines of the boxes. Whereas this, you could see
Yeah.
the toys, smell them all. It was class.
See remote control cars, right?
Hang on,
'Cause they
sorry.
were-
You can smell the toy. Why are you sniffing
I was
toys,
actually
Smith?
thinking of like the Stretch Armstrongs, the fact you
That-
can smell
That's
them.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
least sniffable
See, back in
toy.
our
Oh
days,
no,
you
back
could
in our
smell
day,
toys.
because the toys were all fucking toxic plastic.
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles had a great smell to them.
Did they?
That like it would stay in your hand. You'd be all fucking hell.
Oh, mate, God, Ninja.
Yeah.
Smell that.
That's Donatello.
Yeah. Green banana.
That's not the only splinter, isn't the only rat there.
Shred her, shred my cock.
Oh, God.
Bebop and rock hard.
Shred McCock, old Scottish comedian.
I remember there wasn't it strawberry shortcake they all smelled?
What's
Didn't
the
they?
shortcake? What are you talking about?
What do you mean, what's strawberry shortcake? The wee doll?
Never
Did they
heard
not?
of it.
They smelled, didn't they?
Never
Do you remember there was? I remember my sister having one. It was a baby, but it had a wee spoon where you could you would pretend to feed it,
He's talking about his sister's actual daughter.
but it was like no, you feed her. But there was like a wee bowl of cherries that you would feed,
Yep.
and they smell of cherries. And I remember we found that in the attic 20 years later, and you're like, that still smells like cherries. That can't be good.
That's not the one
like-
I was thinking of. Or my sister had a doll. You would feed it like special formula, and then it would just shit everywhere, and you're meant to put a nappy on it.
You sure this wasn't a baby?
No, it wasn't an actual baby. It would just basically the fluid you put in the mouth would go out the bottom later.
I remember there was ones that peed. I'd never seen ones that pooped.
It was same
Baby
concept.
Sands, was it?
Two prods not laughing. Two prods that just make sure I like.
So I'm
movies.
allowed to laugh.
You're-
It happened to us.
Yeah, you're like us. All right.
I'm not a Protestant.
That's true. He's no problem.
Fucking.
Why'd you have to make it about religion, man?
Because
Do you
you
mean-
made me uncomfortable. I
Yeah.
didn't know what to say. You don't have to deal with it in the street. Why'd you say that?
It's funny. That's why. You just
Fair
say because it was funny.
I've made me very uncomfortable.
Just go like I was just
I'm
joking.
no religion.
You're Muslim. We all know you are.
Imagine a religion.
No, you're Jewish.
'Cause I'm
Mossad agent.
Other toys that I like. Because I was thinking this, remote control cars weren't as big a deal for your generation.
Nah,
probably,
they blew our
PlayStations
minds.
and all.
They fucking
Blew our minds, but you only played with them for about 10 minutes, and you're like, "Oh, this is shite."
But the batteries lasted, were gone so fast that
Yeah.
you had to charge them for a day to get 10 minutes.
Yeah.
of,
Do you remember the one that was the 4x4 one came out? It was just 4 big wheels,
Well, could
and it would
flip.
go up and you were thinking that's the best fucking toy ever, and then you would get it, or your cousin would get it,
Yep.
and you'd be like, "Oh, this is shite." Skillectrics, that was another fucking toy. It was shit.
Skillectrics
I was
is
shite.
Shit.
Do you know,
Shite.
it's a bit like me saying Thursday's the best day, because the best thing about, the worst thing about Skillectrics is when you've it built and the car keeps going off the track. The best thing is when you're just getting to the end of building the track.
But it's a nightmare to build because you've always lost a piece or
Yes,
something's
but once
Yeah.
you know
Yeah,
this
you're
car is
almost
going
there.
off, that's the best moment, the Skillectrics, the first time the car.
I only ever seen official Skillectrics once in somebody's house, and everybody else I knew had the cheap knockoff,
Yeah.
shitty versions that were unplayable. You couldn't play with them.
Yeah.
They were fucking awful.
Do you ever? This may be after your generation. The wee robot that came out, and you could make it dance and stuff. It was like a white and black robot,
I remember seeing it, never had it.
and it would go like woo woo, and then just.
Do you know what was
Time of my
a
life.
toy that I think it just shows you how well advertising works was the Furby?
We
Because
talked
my
about
sister
it
got that,
before.
and it was shit.
They were demonic.
But it would just go whoa. And
Yeah.
you're like, that's my ma worked 3 months for that, and you can't do anything with it.
Yeah. It was shit.
Like
No, it did nothing.
I'm trying to think the most disappointed I've ever been with it, because I was an advertiser's dream. Like if you made the advert loud enough, I'd be like, "Get me on, get me
Yeah.
oh,
on
and I remember
yeah.
begging my ma to get me a tin of Pepsi when they changed the can.
for Christmas."
Yeah, I was like, I want a fucking Pepsi.
Mummy!
And then drank it. I was like, "This is just Pepsi." She's like, "I fucking told you, told you it was just Pepsi, you dick."
I remember the Crusher milkshake I used to drink flat out just because the advert was class.
Crush him.
Have a glass of Crusher. And there was loads of cats playing instruments and then bottles of milkshakes would crush them as they sang.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a nice beverage.
Do you know what was a toy that everybody had? Remember those toy guns that would go like, and then it would change all the different noises?
Yeah.
And then every so often you get the machine gun one, and then just keep your finger on it so you could have a toy gun.
See, here's my issue. When it came to like toys, Christmas, birthday, I wanted
Toys, Christmas, birthday, perfect gift.
Come to August, toys, Christmas, birthday, we do the lot.
Buy for your boy girl.
Fat sentiment coming up a chimney.
Action Man Armstrong stretching. Puppet Jenga Puppet Man.
Rangers of Power.
WWF wrestler figure Jonathan Cena. You cannot hear him talk.
Teenage Mutant Fighting Amphibian. No rat. It's my favorite thing to do. But yes, but
The Overtaker, Dead Man Rise.
freezing Steve Austin.
This truck become a lady transgenders.
Stone Cold Stephen Austin, 317.
Or 5 for a pound.
So, birthdays and Christmas, you would get to pick one thing where you're like, this is the thing I want, whether it was, like, say that robot or whatever, Furby. But because inevitably, for me, it was a Man United kit, I wouldn't have had loads. I wouldn't have had top-end toys.
Right.
Like your Boppet. Like your
Never had a
robot
Boppet either,
type
yeah.
thing. I was picking the kit.
Yep.
So I would say I had wee smaller things,
Yep.
you know?
I was very much a console guy, so that was your big present, and then
Yes.
you get loads of wee stuff with it, and then
See,
loads of wrestlers.
I was like, yeah, action figures and like, I would get like one cracking Action Man.
Yep.
I remember one year getting a car.
Action Man, baby. Hey, baby. Let's fight this guy, Dr. X. What about a little marching powder, baby? Action Man's got that PTSD, baby.
You want to buy some watches, baby?
Correction Man's amazing.
Correction Man. I had juvenile correction man. Just the wee fellows there, I didn't do it.
Do you ever when you had action figures and they would be from different things and you had to make up wee stories in your head?
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
Why is
yeah.
He-Man with the Power Rangers?
Yeah. Oh, man, I remember having a fucking Star Trek action figure, right? And it was a TV show called Space Precinct. Do you remember
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
Right? And the gun for the action figure for Space Precinct didn't fit in the action figure's hand, but it fitted perfectly in a Star Trek action figure's hand. And I had to be all, I think, to explain to these guys why he doesn't have the same
So I
gun.
had all my WWF wrestling figures, and I brought the Ninja Turtles in, but they joined the main roster. And then, see, after about like a day, I was like, this has become far too gimmicky. So the Turtles had a match with like 4 wrestlers, and the losers had to leave the company. And the Turtles lost, and were fuming about it, like, because then all the other figures would have been like, what's stopping me getting involved?
And I made it work. For years I had Darth Vader driving the Mystery Machine.
Oh no, I
That was
hate
just-
that, like,
What? No, you made it work in your head.
yeah.
I had Drake from Aliens,
Drake.
who's one of the fucking, shut up, driving the Batmobile.
Drizzy.
I also
Why
one
do you
time,
have a Drake action figure?
I don't know, it was like, do you know what, like you would go to fucking Woolworths and there'd be, like, the Aliens brought it actually to
doesn't
the
mean the
movie
rapper.
Aliens. I don't mean, oh yeah, oh sorry, yeah,
I was
Drake
like,
from
This
Aliens.
guy doesn't come out for 20 years. What the fuck is
crazy if
Way
you have
ahead of my time. Like, we had a really big Woolworths. But it was, Aliens brought out these action figures from the movie Aliens, which is insane because it were for kids and that movie isn't.
Yep.
And one of the characters in that, he had, you know, the big gun,
Yes.
but his arm, did you have it?
Yeah, they were some of the best action
Mate,
figures.
see that action figure, right? He had one arm that was straight and one arm that was like this, and he fitted into my Batmobile
like him?
and had his hand on the gear stick.
Yeah, him too.
Yeah.
Do you know what my favourite ever toys were? The biker mice from Mars.
Never had them.
Mate,
Do you know
I
the thing about
still
Biker Mice from
remember
Mars was?
getting them.
I remember my cousin or everybody I knew had the action figures. Nobody had a motorbike for them.
Yep.
So
Vinny-
you were just
Vinny had the
walking
mice
motorbike
from Mars. Yeah.
Power walkers from
Oh,
Mars.
give us some cheese.
Yeah, Vinny had the motorbike. I remember. I think I had Vinny with a motorbike, and the other two would have shared his
Yeah.
motorbike.
Do you know what was a great line of toys? Bucky O'Hare.
Bucky Captain
Bucky O'Hare.
You put a bit of respect in
Goes
his
were an
name.
award and I rabbit were there.
Captain Bucky O'Hare.
It was a
at your
cartoon that
service.
lasted one series and it was fucking brilliant and has the best intro best song of a cartoon ever.
We are the Sultans of Swing.
They were class toys because you remember so Bucky O'Hare was a green rabbit and they were all mammals, all the good guys, and the bad guys were the toads, right? But I had the toad spaceship,
My family.
and when you moved it around, it would go. Rah.
Can I say
Fucking
something?
class.
I don't remember anyone in that show bar Bucky O'Hare himself. That's how much of a star the kid was. Like,
Yeah, I can't remember. There was Jenny was the girl rabbit, and another one of those girl like cartoon characters. You go,
did you ever have the EastEnders figures, action figures? I loved them. Like
no.
Who'd you have?
everybody, but it was back in like the Mitchell brothers, Barbara Windsor, Peggy Mitchell,
Yeah.
Dirty Dan.
Mm-hmm.
Because you pressed me button, this cock.
I'll trade you 2 Barrys for a 30 10.
Yeah. No, but I didn't have them. But
No, no.
Yeah.
We were looking, I was like, is he going somewhere with this?
I was like,
Nah.
let's let him see where it goes.
I think the
then.
initial idea was funny enough to me in my
Yeah.
head. That
I
they
remember
looked
I
good.
had
It's
a-
that kind of toy with the Peggy Mitchell. Ironically, you never had a pub with it.
Do you ever have a toy? It's like if you pressed it, it would make
sad.
a noise, but then you lose it. But something's sitting on it, it just keeps making the.
Yes.
So I had a He-Man and a Skeletor.
Why would you have had that?
I don't know.
They always
Passed
started
down. from
different
someone
generations
else,
too.
right?
Yeah.
Like they would redo them.
No, there was a newer cartoon. Like,
Oh, right.
but I remember you pressed it in Skeletor and he would go, Atania will be mine. And one night, one of the other toys must have fell on it in my toy box and it just like woken up the middle of the night, just like, Atania will be mine. I'm like, you fucking have it.
Did you ever take one of those toys into the bath and then it kind of short circuit the electrics and it would
Yes.
just randomly go off in the middle of the night and you're like,
Yes. Can I say something?
and if you'd watched the movie like Toy Soldiers or indeed Toy Story,
Yeah.
you'd be like, maybe they are alive.
Can I say something? I'm sorry for nearly starting on you when you said you had a He-Man toy.
Yeah.
What fucking business is that of yours?
You seen the trailer for the new He-Man movie?
No,
Jared Leto's playing Skeletor.
but it's
Oh,
shit.
hopefully it's him, man.
Yeah. That's a joke in the thing, in the trailer, because he's working a normal job and it has his pronouns in front of his desk, and you're like,
And Jared Leto, is he not be problematic now?
How
Does
is
he not
he
have a
still
cult?
getting work?
well, he's dressed up as Skeletor, so it doesn't look like him, but I
Yeah.
guess he's just in the voice.
That's how he loses at the end. The Keyman just has loads of allegations against him.
Can I
thought
say
you
something?
said the key man? Did you just say
No, He-Man.
That's you.
I have the power?
Can I say something? 30 Seconds to Mars have about 4 bangers,
Oh yeah.
like actual bangers. Closer to the Edge is a hell of a song. Have you seen the movie TT 3D Closer to the Edge?
No.
It's about the Isle of Man TT, and it is one of the best. Like, I wouldn't call it a sports documentary as such, but it's one of the best things like that you'll ever see. It is absolutely amazing.
Here's something I'm going to bring up now. I haven't seen this. I'd only heard about it. So Robert Duvall, the actor, passed away 2 weeks ago now.
Fuck, he was me
Based on
20 quid.
But he was. Do you know he
Bastard.
was in a Scottish football movie with Ali McCoist?
I think like you, I think I've read about that this has happened, but never seen it.
It's one of those. I need to watch it, even though I don't
Right.
watch football at all. I think the whole plot of the movie is this, like, sort of, broke Scottish league team end up like getting to the Scottish Cup final against Rangers, and Robert Duvall's the manager that comes over and fucking takes him there, and I need to see it.
A Shot at Glory,
Yeah,
filmed by Michael Corrente, starring Robert Duvall.
Music
and
by
Ali McCoist.
30 seconds.
Mark
to Mars.
Knopfler.
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 Wow.
I don't think there's any good movies about football.
We are playing Rangers away. Bum, bum, bum.
Escape to Victory.
What's that?
World War II one.
Steve McQueen.
That's a
That's
great
Great
escape.
Escape.
Great Escape.
All right.
Not to be confused with the Great Escape.
Pele's in Escape to Victory and
Bobby
loads.
Moore. It's all like proper footballers, isn't it?
I've never seen it. So I said, do you know what?
And
I
Sly Stallone's the goalkeeper, which is a bit
I may have
shit.
spoke out of turn because I was really just thinking about the goal movies,
Goal movies.
which
Never saw
are
them.
fucking
Shite.
shit.
Is Ben like Beckham any good? I haven't seen it either.
No.
No.
Is that the like Indian
Knightley.
kids? Oh,
Keira Knightley.
oh, why did I think they were Indian?
She's got an Indian friend in it.
Might have been that.
Good sports movies. Remember the Titans?
Never seen it.
Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Ducks.
I haven't seen it.
I watched Varsity Blues last week in remembrance of James Van Der Beek. Anyone
Is
watched
it
it?
good?
It's like
I
American
actually haven't seen it
football.
myself.
Never seen it.
I watched one recently. It was a boxing movie. It's a true story, and it stars. What do you call the guy that was in Top Gun Maverick?
Val Kilmer.
No, the
Glenn
guy-
Powell.
no, the fucking was in Footloose remake.
Remake.
Anyway.
Has a scar on his face.
Miles Teller.
Miles Teller, and it's a true story about this boxer who wins the heavyweight championship, and then he's in a car crash, ends up with like a cage around his head, and like they're like, you're never
It's
going to fight
brilliant.
again. And then he's like, I fucking will, and he wins it again. True story.
By the way,
Cracking movie.
the thing that they completely leave out of that is after the car crash, he just goes on like the maddest steroid blitz you've ever seen in your
Oh, I
life.
didn't know that bit.
Complete, like in the movie, he's got this like cage on his head, and they're like, "How are you going to fight again?" And he just like lifts one weight like this, and they're like, "Oh," and then eventually he just keeps lifting weights. The bit they leave out is the fucking Winstrel cycle, like
Man was on
Just
the
pumped him full.
HGH, yeah.
Yeah.
Class.
the
Bleed for this.
Bleed this. That's the one.
what's the boxing movie with Christian Bale and
The fighter.
The
Wahlberg?
Fighter.
The
That's
fighter,
brilliant.
the fighter, and then what's the Tom Hardy
Warrior.
Warrior, which is one of my favorite movies ever.
Right, and that's one of those movies where I've heard someone, it might have been fucking like Joe Rogan or someone, talking about how shit that movie was. Like, if you're really into MMA, you'll think that movie's dog shit. It's fucking brilliant.
It's absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be. See, even the bit where Nick Nolte's like, listen to the book on tape. It shouldn't be a good scene, but it fucking
what's
is.
he
That's some of the
He's
best
He's listening to
acting.
Moby Dick hammered,
Yeah.
and he's like, like he's like out of his
He's
mind.
hammered or he's listening
Moby Dick's
to
hammered.
a hammered
Hammered
version.
Moby Dick,
It's
yeah. Who took the kids off me?
By the way, you're right. See, that's one of those things. If it was anyone else playing that role or whatever, he's up. He's like somehow the best in that, even though Tom Hardy's brilliant.
Yeah.
in it.
Do you know what
Nick
Tom Hardy
Nolte's-
is great at playing? A psycho who stares into space while he just I don't.
He's got a
You-
real good technique of making his mouth look a wee bit wet when he's raging.
So I read a thing
You
about
weren't there for when Pop. You stuck me with Pop. You left, huh? He's like,
Good. That's
I
fucking
didn't-
not bad. Tom Hardy, the Warrior. Like, that's
I read a thing about
I
acting.
didn't have a choice, Tommy. No, so we're not brothers. That's fucking great.
They say Tom Hardy does this thing where, like, if you want to look menacing, you turn around to look at someone, but don't lift your eyes until the
Yeah,
last
yeah.
minute. Now watch. Ready?
It's more like this. Right.
Drama degree. No, you were
No,
talking
it's
the
not.
whole time.
That was seductive.
That's a
Here's
Gillette.
Mickey.
That's what you did as
Here,
well.
Mickey,
You're-
look. Right, wait. Okay, wait.
Here's what you
Okay,
did.
wait, guys.
You went like this. You went like this here. Like one eye looked and the other one didn't. You went,
Oh. Right, let me try it again.
okay,
Right, be serious.
okay. Right, I'll give
No.
I'll give you a line in. I'll fucking have you, mate.
It's like you're buffering.
It's like you were going to go, I love you first.
But I love yours was like seductive, which I
Yeah.
Oh no, that
Right, okay, say
that's
your
two-ton
line
Tommy.
again.
He's a psycho.
Right, say do,
Hello, boys.
do action. Say your line again.
Right.
Action.
I'll fucking have you, you cunt.
Can I? Right, no, he
doing
gets
too
8
much and you're looking
goes.
too far away.
Now let Shane get 12 goes before I get one. Right, action.
I'll fucking have you, you cunt.
That's Harvey Price. That's actually
that
Harvey
wasn't bad.
Price.
You thought it was
I
good.
wasn't bad when you were down the barrel of it.
You were
that
getting
was,
the side eye. Although
yeah.
I'm lazy eyed, so you got it
Right.
dead on.
Okay, right, you say action. Give me a line. Then.
Action.
I'll fucking kill you, you little fucking pig-faced little bastard. I fucking hate you. I fuck you, little blue suit fucking geek. You fucking little, you're like, you fucking beat the frog. Beat the frog, you fucking open mic piece of shit. You can't even get on a fucking plane to go to an audition for a TV show and now you're doing open mics. You fucking wanker. You should kill yourself. You should really think about that. By the way, Ozempic probably going to give you pancreatic cancer.
Line.
That's more like it.
Do me a real one. I really want to have a go. Right, you say action, Shane. You do it.
You just blow a fart. You dirty wee rat.
Action.
No, he says action.
I'll say action. You give him the line.
What's the line? Oh, right,
never-
okay.
Action.
Think it's time you left this town.
Well, that's kind of the thing, isn't it? None of us have anywhere to go.
That's great. That's good.
No,
that's
'cause
very
you-
good, Tom Hardy.
You went like.
But that's
too
the
many
thing. He's
times.
so angry.
That's what Tom. Have you ever seen him in Legend? That's how he does it.
I came here for a fucking shooter.
The children of a new goo need a young
Bronson's a good example of when he does it. When the guy goes, do the bit in Bronson where he's like, "You've got nice strong arms, Charlie," and he gives it like.
Tommy.
My name.
Speaking of which, again, this is 2 weeks ahead. Charles Bronson might be getting out of jail in the next day or two.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah, on a weird technicality.
But is it the whole thing not that he doesn't want to really leave jail?
Yeah, I think he was in for a bit, and then
It
He was
Sure,
like for fucking stealing a BMX or something.
Aye.
Cunt done about 57 years.
So he went. It was like did he rob a
You
post
have an
office?
ability to be the worst guy in a pub. I can't fuck him. He fucking stole a man. Actually, I'm 40. You're fucking pedos. Don't get that thing.
Fuck me, cunt only went in for a fucking visit. He's been there for fucking 1922 or
Went
something.
to deliver a birthday cake there, fuck's
He's
sake.
been in there 300 years.
They built the jail around the cunt.
Fuck me, cunt's in there like a fucking prisoner's elbow. Fiddler's elbow.
Here, prisoner's elbows still
elbow
works. Like
it works.
they'll be doing very elbowy things, mopping floors, filing through.
Stabbing.
Do you want a cup of
Stabbing.
tea? Do you want a cup of tea and all?
Yeah, I fucking love it. I love that movie.
But there's no way he'll get out. If he gets out, by the way, he's gonna.
They'd be straight back in.
The podcast scene will fuck him up that much. He'll want to go back in.
Yeah,
Oh,
He'll literally be on diary of a CEO, like
battering people like.
waiting to tell his life story.
Who's
Hold
that?
on, 12-minute Hugh read here.
See, have you seen the clip? There's a clip where Tom Hardy's talking about like talking to Charles Bronson about that the
Yes.
movie, and he says his phone rings one day. He picks the phone up and Bronson just goes, Tom, I got ya. Right, and he's like, how's life? And Tom Hardy he'd just broken up with someone, and he goes through this whole thing about like, I'm having a really hard time. Me and this girl broke up, and Bronson goes, do you know what I've learned, Tom, in my life? Sometimes you've got to cut a little piece of yourself off in order to grow. You know what I mean, mate? Sometimes you have to go through bad things to appreciate the good things. You know what I mean? And Tom Hardy said he was like, yeah. And then Bronson just went, what'd you have for your tea? And Tom Hardy goes, at a steak, and he went, oh, you cunt. I fucking love a steak.
Is he not telling the story about the guy who got his leg trapped?
That's
in?
the fucking thing. Yeah, he goes through a whole thing about like a guy, he drowned in a well. He's like, I cut the fucking thing off, mate. Like,
He had his leg stuck in a fence or something, and the water was rising, and he just drowned. And Bronson was like, "No, I would have just cut it off."
yeah.
Who's that guy? The podcast guy always has gangsters on, and every one of them knows
James
the
English.
craze. I hate those podcasts, but I'm obsessed with them. He would be on that in a.
I
fucking
nearly
heartbeat.
got him to do tea with me during COVID.
Really?
Yeah. He was over here for something and we just about missed him.
Oh shit.
But like, yeah, the parodies of that, you don't know whether it's that or the parody of it.
I
If
love
you
the
know
one.
what I
Yeah.
Black guy's got like one eye.
Marvin
Sure.
Herbert. Marvin Herbert.
I'm thinking the guy from JLS, but the Marvin Hume, my bad. But he's like, all I was gonna do, right, and this was all I was gonna do was go cut his hands off, cut his feet off, and blind him. I got fair enough, huh? Oh, he's got away with it lightly.
The guy, Sammy the Bull, you ever listen to those pods?
No.
The mafia guy who, did he tell?
Is that Sam
on-
Giancana? No.
No, Sammy. Who's a really famous mafia boss that got told on? John
Oh, John Gotti.
John Gotti. So he was like one of John Gotti's guys, but turned against him in court. And this guy, Sammy the Bull, tells this, like, I think it's a 4-part series I listened to, where he just fucking tells a story.
Mhm.
And it is, obviously things are going to be embellished in it. It's one of the best things you'll ever hear because he is such a good talker.
Aye.
But the pods he does are incredible.
I love the one, you know that guy, and he's come out and like, his dad was in the mafia and they nearly killed each other. You'd recognise him. I always forget his fucking name.
John Alite,
Maybe.
he does pods, he's great.
But he's the guy that told a story about they had a car dealership, and then they had a chain of petrol stations the mafia were running, and there were whatever way it was like a tax fraud thing. And he says one day the FBI walked into the car dealership and went, right, we're not even going to arrest you, just tell us how the fuck you're doing this. Because they just couldn't figure out how they were like scamming money.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the feds just ended up being like, we literally just want to know. We'll let
Honestly,
you away with
As
it.
if that is the mafia's got to be like, oh, well, if you're only asking.
No, but that was the thing. They were so desperate. They went, we actually won't even do anything. We just need to know how the fuck you've done this.
You'd love that Sammy the Bull thing.
Yeah.
Honestly, you should
I'll
listen
check
to it.
that out.
It's incredible.
Let's head over to the afters.
Let's go. Patreon.com/LazyBoyz. We're going to do a full-length bonus episode, and we have a year's worth of extra
Shit.
episodes. See you over there.
Tour dates are on sale. Check them out.
ShaneTalkComedy.com.
William Thompson.
Mickey.
Michael Bartlett.